Fucking all right, dude. No, but yeah, I do have it written down here, and yeah, on my notebook. Yeah. Hey guys, episode 14. Woohoo! Feel like it's been a while.
Been a minute.
Yeah, because we did a backlog episode before I went on vacation. Luckily, we were still able to put out that episode for you guys. And yeah, but it feels like it's been a minute since we've done a live stream. Look at that. My wife says hello.
Why, hello?
Even though she's upstairs.
Yes. She could have said hello when I came in the door.
No, she was being a lazy ass. She's
Motherfucker.
she was on her phone.
Fucker.
On TikTok, probably. She wasn't hiding. She was just in TikTok. Don't lie.
No, I understand the TikTok thing. I get stuck in that
Dude,
fucking loop.
she's so bad.
I'll be on it for hours.
Yeah.
And then I'd be like, where the fuck did my day go?
That's how she is. So, like, because now that the kids started school, like, she told me the other day, like, she jumped on TikTok at, like, one certain point of the time, and then, like, an hour will go by, and she's like, what the fuck?
Yeah. That is legit what happens.
I'm like, dude, just fucking, there's not, like, TikTok is, like, there's a lot going on, but, like, to me, like, it's, like, after, like, 15 minutes, I'm like, this is boring. Because after a while, like, I see, like, the same fucking videos over and over again. Yeah. So, I don't know. Maybe you guys' For You page might be better than mine. Maybe that might be it.
Mine's got all kinds of weird, crazy shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like, there's...
Making things.
I must have, like... Well, there's some of that, but I must have, like, clicked on, like, a like on something. Uh-huh. Because there's one that keeps coming up. Like, there's these people with tics. You know what tics are?
Yeah.
Like they'll just be talking and they'll start whistling, or like they'll just start yelling cuss words.
That's how Heather's is. Heather's has like a lot of that too.
So like I have a lot of tics, or I have people that have no teeth talking about how like they don't care.
Dude, yeah, man. Dude, that's what she has too. Yeah. Dude, there's this one that she like watches.
Or
where
cooking,
like,
yes. Dude, there's this guy like a Cajun guy. And he'll just like, he wears his belt and he's got beers in his belt. Yeah. And he'll be like cooking up like goulash or something, right? And he'll just, or not goulash, whatever the fucking Cajun dish is. And this big fucking
jambalaya, dude?
Yeah, jambalaya. And he'll be like, you put some of this, he calls them yard chickens or something, he throws them in.
You throw in some of this yard chickens in there.
Yeah, and he talks sort of like that. And then
you put enough spice in there and you'll give it a good turn.
And then he'll go, while we wait, we hide, right? And he just takes his beer and he's got this tube thing on the bottom of each other.
I mean, I do have some cooking ones, so but like mine is yeah, Heather's is like weird. Like she's come across like some weird ones. I'm like, dude, what the fuck are you watching?
Yeah, I have cooking ones. I have there's this one guy that lives in I think he's in this. He might be in Canada. I thought he was in the States, but maybe he's in Canada, where he just walks out in the woods with his dog, and he'll say he talks in this super like calming voice. Yeah. And he'll just go out into the woods and people will like say, hey, make this, or it's my birthday, can you do this? And he'll just like make a campfire and then like cook something and like tell you about what he's cooking. And then just like sometimes he'll have a Game Boy and he'll lay back with like a Game Boy Color. He said, well, we're going to play a little Teenage Ninja Turtles today. And then he'll like pop up. We'll crack open a couple pops.
Dude, that sounds so boring, dude.
It's,
whatever.
For my mind,
you just described,
the way my brain is, it's calming.
I fucking fell asleep.
It's calming
for a second. Like I legit went and took a nap. But no, there's this video that Heather watches where like it's like this girl like I think she might like have like a condition or something like that, or maybe she just did meth. I don't know.
I don't know what's real on there anymore.
But she looks like a fucking meth head. But I don't know if it's a condition, so I don't want to say I don't want to like pre-pass my judgment or anything like that. Just did. But she just looks like it. Like she's really skinny, she's missing like half her teeth and stuff like that. And then like she had like all her videos are all the same. Where like she starts the video looking like a meth head.
Oh, and then she does makeup?
Yes. And then like there's a transition.
And she's like
where she looks she looks like she just fucking transitions into like this fucking dolled out fucking looking chick.
She puts like fake teeth in.
Yeah, she puts fake teeth in. She puts in a shit ton of makeup.
Yeah, that comes up in my page too.
Yeah, and so like, dude, she showed me like 5 of those videos in the past 2 weeks, and I'm like, dude, she's like, look at this. I'm like, okay, like what the fuck? I don't know. Like, what's the point? Like, are you trying to say like women are fucking body snatchers? You guys can just transform into things?
Yeah, they can.
With just makeup?
They can.
I knew it.
That's why I never liked makeup. I mean, they can do what they want. It's
I think it's
and all that shit.
I think it's because you're just using the wrong.
I
base.
like to know what I'm gonna wake up to in the morning.
Oh, you mean like in your spouse? You don't like?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah. Like
I thought you just don't like makeup in general.
No, I'm just not a fan of makeup on.
I don't look. I like
some women.
I like makeup. It's just I don't like a shit ton of it because
it's just fake to me. It's not the real you. That's like, oh, I put all this shit on here. Oh, look, I shaved my eyebrows off so I could color them on.
That's weird.
That's fucking dumb.
Yeah. For me, it's a personal thing. It's just I just like the natural look. That's all. Like some makeup is fine. Like every now and again, I just don't like it when they wear it a lot.
Yeah, like if Flora and I go out on like a special date or something, she might put on some eyeliner and maybe some whatever that shit is they put on their face.
Well,
but it's not a lot. It's very very subtle.
It's just for me, I feel bad for them because I know what it does to your skin. It can't be good.
It's fucking awful.
Yeah, it can't be good for your skin.
Everything.
Yeah. So for me, it's just, I care about your skin. So
that's why we're doing that.
Yeah.
We're gonna go with that.
So anyway, what have we been doing the past 2 weeks? For me,
go ahead.
I was on vacation. We went to Disney in Florida for like 8 days. It was fantastic. Hot as shit though. So hot. We did more rides than anything else because of COVID's coming back up again.
Coming back up. It's all over the place in Florida.
Well, yeah, Florida, it's like
ground zero.
Dude, the legit is. But Disney's like its own entity, so they're dealing with it on their own terms. So they have you wear a mask indoors, and if there's I think you're supposed to ride it on rides too. I think you're supposed to have masks on rides too. I think so. I'm not sure. Heather, yes. Okay, so Heather says yes because they said if there's a picture where there's people without masks, they just won't give it to you. So if it's you that's not wearing the mask, they just won't give you the picture. How they take pictures on the ride.
Yeah.
So they don't want to, so they just fucking extradited, just to get rid of it. Redact it. They redact the photo. They want no traces of not wearing masks. But anyway.
Covering up their own ass.
Yeah, that's pretty much what it is.
That's what they're doing.
But I mean, it was a lot of fun. The lines were barely anything.
I know, I watched your wife's goofy videos.
Oh my god, Dude, we made fun of her the whole time.
Posted wait time, 45 minutes. Actual wait time, 30 minutes.
Dude, even the kids were getting in on it, too, dude. It was so funny. it was hilarious.
The whole time I'm watching, I'm like, post this on TikTok.
Dude, for a while, I didn't know what she was doing. She was just staying back behind me when we were in line, and I'd be like, where the fuck is she? And for a while I didn't catch on until Izzy said something. She would be like, it's like, oh my god, are you doing it again? And she's like, yeah, I gotta do it all the time. And I'm like, what are you talking about? And she's like, she told me what she's doing, where she was putting the actual wait times in the lines as opposed to what was posted.
Oh my god, it was funny.
So then after a while, I was just being a good partner, I was be like, hey, did you get the posted wait time videos? And she's like, yeah. And then how we were taking pictures of the food that we ate and stuff. Yeah. I was like, hey, did you get a picture of this? All that stuff. Oh my god. Because she's a travel agent now, so I gotta I want to help her out. But yeah, we did rib her a little bit when she was doing that because it was just fucking funny.
Oh my god, it was a nerd.
Dude, you have no idea how many people we've seen out there fucking live streaming and doing TikToks and all that shit. Dude, there was so many fucking people there.
Really?
Dude, there was this one chick, I think it was at Epcot. She had a little mini production with her. A guy had a camera. She had this little pocket light that fucking puts a light on her face. It was nuts, dude. She had her own little fucking setup. It was nuts. And then I saw a shit ton of people with fucking those selfie sticks, and they're using it as a camera. So they have their phone and on a selfie stick, and they're just Hey guys, we're about to watch this cavalcade, and we're gonna watch some cool villains. Let's go see what they bring out.
Oh,
dude,
so
it was
annoying.
It was so funny. Like it's nuts, man. It's crazy.
So, I got a question that pertains to your trip.
Okay.
How in the fuck do y'all afford to go to Disney every single year?
It's not every year.
Like, do you sell your jizz? Do you sell it on the black market? Like,
yeah.
Because when we looked it up, I'm like, no.
Yeah. It was, we go like every...
Like, because we were like, oh, we'll just get like we'll drive there because fuck planes. We'll drive there. Nah. That'll save us some money. We'll get an Airbnb. Well, yeah, you can get an Airbnb outside the park, but then the park wants to charge you fucking tons of money to fucking park on their, like, property.
That's why you need to talk
every day.
That's why you need to talk to my wife. It's cheaper to stay on property than it is to stay off. And driving is great, but it's cheaper to fly. It's so much cheaper to fly.
Yeah, but that's terrifying. There's people that like to blow planes up.
Oh my god, dude. You are the worst. The fucking worst, dude. You're only on the plane for like 2 hours. When it's a flight to Florida, it's like nothing. As opposed to 16-hour drive, suck my ass, dude. 16-hour drive, stuck in a fucking car.
At least I'm controlling where that car is going.
With your kids and your fucking wife, and every hour you're just hearing someone in the back just screaming and yelling over some dumb bullshit. One's hungry, one's got to piss again, and one's getting frustrated in the passenger seat because the kids won't shut the fuck up. And you're just like, please, please, for the love of God, just take a fucking nap. And they won't fucking do it. So then you're contemplating, you're like, should I drug their fucking sippy cups with fucking, I don't know, something to knock them out? Maybe put some chloroform on their fucking babas, dude? No. We've driven there like 2 or 3 times, and it was awful every single time. Yeah, we did that. Fuck it. Fuck driving. I know it's all cute, and everyone, it's like every parent's like wet dream. They're like, we're gonna take a road trip, and they're gonna love it. We're gonna see so many sights. We're gonna see all the roadside attractions, and we're gonna just sleep on the side of the road. And we're just not even gonna go to a hotel. We're just gonna save money. Not gonna go to the hotel. We're just sleep in the car. No, does not fucking happen. The moment you leave your fucking driveway, 30 minutes in, someone's gotta pee, and then you go find somewhere to pee. You can't do it off the side of the road. You got to find a rest stop, gas station, whatever. Mm-hmm. So that 30 minutes turns into another 30 minutes. And so that 30 minutes of you trying to find someplace, someone's screaming like, I really gotta go pee! And the other one's like, oh no, I gotta go pee too! And I think I might have to go poopy! And then your spouse is like, you know what? I gotta pee too. And you're just like, when the next time you see an exit, just get off. So you go off the exit, and you have no idea where the fuck you are. You're in some bumfuck town. Mm-hmm. Everyone's looking at you side-eyed because they've never seen a car like yours because everyone's driving trucks or beat down fucking cars that they've had for 10 years that's been sitting in their yards and rusting. So then you find somewhere to fucking park and pee. And it's some off-road fucking attraction where you find some, I don't know, a fucking yarn ball that Abraham Lincoln used one time to put on his hat. So you guys get off. You make your sissies.
I really regret just mentioning this.
You make your sissies and your poo-poos, and you get back on the road. And you turn on the radio, and it's nice and calming. On the road again. I can't wait to get on the road again. And there's about like a good 40 minutes where it's nice, calm, nothing happens, kids are eating, they're they're emptied out, and then you hear, I'm hungry! I have snacks packed up in the back. I don't want any of that! I want McDonald's! So then, you spend the next half hour finding a McDonald's. So you're looking around for some fucking bullshit place, McDonald's, to go and eat. You finally get the McDonald's. They're all happy for the next 15 minutes. And then you get a 2-hour reprieve. Nice, quiet, everyone's getting along. And then something breaks the silence in the back. You know what that is? He took my crayon! Give him back his crayon! And then someone's writing on the fucking car.
Are we done?
No. No! I just wanted to let you know. Those trips are shit. Don't do it.
Okay.
Don't do it, Kevin.
What's next?
You don't fucking tell me when the joke's over. I will tell you when the joke's over. Nope.
5 minutes ago.
Nope. I will fucking drive it off the fucking cliff. I'm Thelma and Louise in one person. I will fucking take this ship down. See, she says she was the best. But yeah, she will help you though. But that trip, I feel
like in order to go on a trip like that, we need to like not eat for a month.
We used our tax return. Yeah, we used most of our tax return for it. We saved a bit too, but we do try to do it every 2 to 3 years, mostly 3. This is like the first time where we did it 2, and I'm not sure why. I think it's because we were trying to do the Halloween thing. No, I think we tried to do the Christmas one first. I don't know, but we tried to do one of the special holiday ones, and then our niece couldn't go, so then we had to kind of adjust, and then we did the Halloween one. And it was cheaper. It's always cheaper to do it in the summer, unfortunately, because, you know, Florida in the summer sucks.
It's awful. It's the worst time to go.
Oh, dude,
I'd rather go in, like, September.
Oh, dude, me too, but it's more expensive.
When it's not death in the line.
Dude, I would, like, wake up, go outside, and like literally 30 minutes in, my whole front side, like this, was all drenched in fucking sweat.
Yep.
It was like a big U of sweat.
Yep.
It sucked.
Yeah.
And even at nighttime, we would hope to God that it would drop. No, you're looking at like low 80s, humidity still up in the 50s. You just want to fucking die. And then even after it rained, it just made it worse.
Yeah, now I'm wet and hot.
Yeah, dude. But we had a good time. Liam had a fucking blast. He was able to ride pretty much most of the rides. I think there was only one ride he couldn't ride, and that was the Aerosmith's Rock and Roller Coaster. But
I can't get Ollie on a coaster to save my life.
You got to start him off with like. Has he ridden on any like thrill rides? Anything fast?
Yeah, his mom had him get on that lightning racer at Hershey Park, and but like she forced him on it. So now, or at least he tells me she forced him on it. He's like terrified now. Like he won't get on anything. We went to Knoebels, and I was like, I want to get on that ride that goes straight up and straight down.
Oh, fuck that ride.
I was like, I want on that. I want on that now. And of course, it was just my wife and our 2 kids. Yeah. So ain't nobody getting on that shit
except you.
No, I ain't getting on that by myself. That's so fun.
Yeah.
Like the point is to get on with somebody else. It's fun then. So I literally hardly got on anything because the one ride that he was excited for, because I went through, there's a YouTube video where you could see all the roller coasters at Knoebels and they do like a ride through on them.
Was it the mining one?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's the one I wanted to get on.
The Black Diamond?
It's not even a roller coaster.
No, not really.
It's just like a slow thing that goes through a mine.
No, it's not slow.
It looks slow in the video.
It ain't slow.
So we watched the video and I was like, oh, he was like looking forward to that. And it wasn't fucking open.
Oh, that's shitty.
I was so mad. The only ride that he was like, yeah, I'll get on that, fucking closed.
Yeah.
The only one I was actually like, oh, sweet, I'm going to be able to get on something that I actually enjoy. Well, no, that didn't happen. It wasn't fucking open.
I would... for Liam, it was like really easy. So but we didn't force him on anything. I think it was because his sister rode stuff, so like he followed suit. But yeah, start him off slow. Black Diamond, he likes other rides, right? Like the fucking shitty carnival rides and stuff like that.
God, like he likes the Ferris wheel thing, which I don't do. Because
fuck the Ferris wheel, dude.
I know this is gonna sound stupid, but I'm terrified of heights, right?
Oh yeah, me too.
Ferris wheels aren't my thing, right?
Because you're slowly dying on the inside.
You slowly die, and then they have to stop you at the top because some jackass
to get someone off the fucking thing. So you're just like, oh god.
Oh, so I just dangle here till I die, right?
Oh god. Don't
stop moving.
Don't move.
Yes.
Yeah. And then people on the ground are like watching, like, look at that grown man fucking piss himself.
Yep. So fuck that. I don't get on that shit. But he likes that. He likes the merry-go-round thing with the horses and the all the rides to where I'm like, come on, Like, we're past this. Let's move on.
If you go to Hershey Park, do not let them start on the Comet.
Did not go to Hershey Park at all this year, and we thought about going, but I was like, I am not going to Hershey Park and spending $60+ a fucking ticket to have Ollie get on nothing.
Well, with the
I'm not doing it.
With the Delta region back, like they're gonna start to getting cheap again.
Oh really?
Oh yeah. Their fucking season pass, they just released out the fucking prices, and they're cheap as shit. So fucking cheap.
Wow.
Well, I feel bad because they were running not even at full. Their hours were shortened and shit like that. I think we've talked about it before.
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah. But, yeah, I mean, with shit roaring back up again, they have to kind of adjust again, so it sucks for them. Yeah. But, yeah, if we do something with Liam, I think Ollie might follow suit, so we'll try that.
Yeah, that would be nice because I don't want to force him on anything because I don't need him to be all freaked out.
Yeah, because it doesn't make it any better. Like, I guess when we were growing up, the forcing and when you're like,
that happened with me, and my dad forced me.
Yeah, me too. Like they're like, dude, you know how
don't be a pussy.
You know how I learned how to fucking swim, dude? Well, this is a great story.
Oh, I was kicked in the deep end. My Uncle Pete went.
Boom. I think that's
I went.
I think that's like 85. That's 85% of the population of the kids that
my
grew
Uncle Pete legit
in the 80s and 90s.
He legit kicked me into the pool and then stood there and said, "Sink or swim."
Yeah.
And I'm like, ah! It was awful.
But I grew up in Hawaii and I lived in Hawaii until like I was like 6 or 7. The first time I learned how to swim, I remember this vividly because I almost died, and I legit almost fucking died. So it was me, my cousins, and my uncles. So like my uncles like to do was they like to swim out into the ocean and gather seaweed to bring it back to clean, boil, and then we eat it.
Yeah,
it's fucking delicious. So my uncles went off to go get the seaweed. Me and my cousins, I think there's like 3 or 4 of us. We're all like playing at the beach. We all kind of get in a line of like inner tubes, and we're all floating on the inner tubes, but we're not far off the coast, like the fucking shore.
Yeah,
we're like maybe about 20 feet out.
Far enough to be eaten by a shark.
That's not far. No, but back then, sharks were, fucking not that close.
It's a big deal now.
Yeah, now it is. So, like, we're fucking having fun, and then one of my uncles comes back from the shore, and he starts playing with us, and then the next thing I know was that he fucking pushes my floaty out into the fucking ocean. I'm, like, drifting so fucking far out, and I'm fucking flipping the fuck out. So, my instincts were like, do I float and just become a castaway? Like, or do I get off and try to fucking swim back to shoreline? And that's what I did. I fucking jumped off, hooked my arm around the fucking tubey, and just started fucking kicking as fast as I fucking could back to the fucking shoreline, dude. Yeah. And I think I was insane. I think I was like 6 or 5 when that happened.
Wow.
Yeah, so that's how I learned how to swim. And it was fucking frightening.
Well, thankfully I wasn't in the ocean with all of the other chances of dying.
That's what I'm saying. Like a pool is scary, but when you're out in the fucking ocean,
yeah, where things will eat you.
Yeah, and he's just like, "Hey, bye, learn to swim."
Not because they're evil, because they're sharks doing shark things. Like, they're just living their life. We're swimming in their oceans. We should know. There's a chance we could be eaten or bit.
That was fucking awful. But yeah, that was pretty much it. Disney was a great time. Kids loved it. Teenager was like half and half. She was on her phone. She
doesn't smile.
No, she never does. No, I don't know what her deal is.
She's a teenager. That's her deal.
She was on her phone like 80% of the time, and like after a while, like it started to piss me off because like she was just fucking texting somebody or watching. It's annoying.
TikTok. You spend thousands of dollars to take your teenager so she can just do what she does at home.
Oh yeah, and then like she like has this thing now where like she'll just like disappear. Like we were in the room, and then she's like, "All right, bye," and like she just walk out and just venture out into the fucking grounds. Like, yeah, dude, I was like, what the fuck? The only reason why we let her do is because she has her phone, so if something ever happens, we can track her or whatever the fuck. But, like, it was just so fucking weird, dude. I was like, what the fuck? Like, even when I was growing up, and, like, I never, like, ventured out and left and shit like that, because I'd get my ass beat.
Yeah, my parents would be like, what'd you fucking say?
Yeah, dude.
You get Get your fucking ass back over here.
It was, yeah, it was interesting. But, yeah. I mean, we spent a shit ton of money. It's how it always is at Disney. But I feel like we did really good, though. Because this is like the first Disney vacation we went where it was just us most of the time.
I thought that too because I saw you guys, I saw the pictures, and I thought there's no other family there.
Yeah, most of the time we go as like a fucking flock. Like we have like
it's usually
a whole
like
gang.
her brother and like whoever he's with, and he's got a daughter, right?
Yeah, normally she comes with us. But yeah, she couldn't go this year, so. So yeah, it was good though. We made the best of it, and I feel like we had a really good time. It was a success. So, and I got this cool new beanie. Look at that, boom! I don't know if you can see it on the stream, but it's Grogu, and it says 50 because it's the 50th anniversary of Disney World.
That's stupid.
Fuck off. I don't know if anyone follows me, but I also bought a Mickey hat. Like one of those Mickey ears.
Oh, boy.
It was like...
You posted it on Facebook, didn't
you? It was like a signature edition Mickey ears. But... Alright.
To be fair, is that what you're going to say?
But I didn't... Because I just saw the beanie and ears. So I thought, I was like, oh my god. Is this Mickey ears in beanie form? Because if that is, I want it. And it was like... Was it like $40, I think?
For a hat?
Yeah.
Jesus.
So I got it. So, like, in the display, you see, like,
60. Your wife said 60.
It was 60?
That's even worse.
Oh.
It's a fucking video game.
So, in the case, it was in a fucking glass case. And in there, it's like a pinkish hue color. And it's like, it looks like Mickey, but it's like a hipster Mickey. So, it's got these thick rim glasses, the nose, and the eyes are, like, closed or whatever. And then there's the beanie, and then the ears.
Why didn't you wear it?
Because it's expensive.
But it would have been funny.
It would have, and I'll show it next time. But I thought it was just the beanie and ears. I didn't know that I was gonna get the mouse with the glasses and shit. So it's not that I was disappointed. It's just it wasn't what I was expecting. And it is a really cool fucking hat. Oh, look at this. Look at this right here. Look at this bullshit. It's fucking bitching.
Why? You never wear that. Why do you buy $60 hats if you never?
That was the only fucking one. What is she talking about?
That's like being one of those fucking jackass. Hang on. Jackass fucking meatheads that buy a nice car like, oh yeah, I drive this once a year. It just stays in my garage.
Yeah, I knew she was going to bring up the Indiana Jones hat. So, like, the last trip we went,
you have an indie hat and you never fucking wear it?
Yeah.
What is the matter with you?
When the fuck am I going to wear it?
Like, all the time, it's indie.
What are you talking? I live in fucking bumfuck PA, dude, and I'm going to be the only guy.
You'll fit in, go to Walmart.
I'm going to be the only guy wearing an Indiana Jones hat. They're like, hey, sir, have you found any dinosaur bones yet? And I'm like, no. You know why? Because I don't do anything. And the only bones I've seen
why did you
are
buy
fucking
it then?
chicken bones.
What do you do with it? Where's it at? Is it like
it's in my closet.
In your closet?
Yeah. It's because when I was a kid, because we went to Disney World one time when I was a kid. I was like 10. And when we went to Disney World, that was like the only fucking thing I wanted was this Indiana Jones hat. And it's a $60 fucking hat. And I've always fucking wanted it. And now that we have the means to get it, we got it. And now she's all fucking throwing it in my face like, you never wear it. It just sits up in your closet. See? Do you hear violins? I'll fucking show you a violin. When I play it for you.
Oh, my.
Anyway. So that was my Disney thing in a nutshell. What have you done in the past 2 weeks?
There's a lot of things. So I watched a couple movies. You'll be happy to hear this. We watched all of the Fear Streets.
Nice.
They were so fucking good.
I told you, dude. I fucking told you.
That shit was so good. I don't want to talk about too much because it's new, but you gotta
Fuck
watch
it,
if
dude.
you love horror flick, you gotta watch this shit.
It's been out since July.
Yeah.
We're going into September.
I know, but I don't want to give like the plot and like shit away. Like it's if you just gotta watch it. It's so fucking good.
Hold on, I gotta meet her at the stairs. But anyway, keep going.
You gotta what?
I think she's gonna give me my hat.
Oh, your fucking hats. So I saw that, and then I watched Space Jam. Space Jam was fucking
You can say it. Awful.
Not good.
It was awful.
So, like, I thought the anime stuff, like the cartoony things, was fine. But LeBron.
Oh, dude, he's awful. He is
terrible at acting. Good acting at all.
Yeah, he's terrible.
I mean, Michael Jordan's no actor either, but he was good.
But well, the thing with Space Jam was that when you rewatch it, Michael really didn't have a lot to say. Think about it. Think about the dialogue in that movie.
Yeah, but like LeBron, like there was parts with his son where like you could tell he's supposed to have a feeling. You're supposed to feel something, and it was so flat.
Well, that's the thing. That's what I'm saying.
Like there was no emotional connection. It was just flat.
That's what I'm saying. Like the first Space Jam, there is no emotion. There is no emotional ties for a thing. Michael Jordan isn't doing anything with his family or really. I mean, his kids are in it. And he wants to fucking go back, but like that's it. That's where it fucking ends. Yeah. There's no emotional ties. He's not trying to. It's not a bigger story. It's literally Michael Jordan got pulled into this other world, saving the world from aliens. Done.
Yeah.
And then in this one, they're like, oh, LeBron's got to reconnect with his son because there's this distance. His son wants to do this, and LeBron wants to push this on him. So there's a lot of fucking emotional talking.
Yeah.
So that's why the dialogue sucked.
Yeah.
But it's a great kids film. I mean, my kids enjoyed it.
Yeah. I didn't watch it with my kids yet, but you know.
Are you going to watch Space Jam without your kids?
It was one of those evenings where I was doing some medication.
You're an asshole. That's what that is. You're a fucking straight up dick.
Look, I took the brunt for him. I did what I was supposed to do. I sacrificed for them. Now they don't have to watch that garbage.
You suffer with them, dude. Because I at least did that. I at least watched it with with Liam. I think he watched it with his friends first, though. But we did watch it
with my wife.
Anyway, what other movies did you watch? Did you watch Suicide Squad?
No, we gotta watch it soon because there's only 9 days left on it before you have to.
Yeah, dude.
But we did watch Sweet Girl. It's a new movie on Netflix with Jason Momoa.
Oh yeah. Okay.
So there's a lot of like shit out there about that movie, but I enjoyed it.
Why? I didn't hear anything about Sweet Girl. Like,
people didn't like it that much. But the whole premise was like him and his daughter are like a vigilante, and they're on this crusade to kill all. So his wife died of cancer, and they're on this crusade to kill all the people that had this drug that could cure cancer, but they never released it. They like backed out to save them $1 because they knew they'd make more money. So like him and his daughter were on this mission, like we're gonna kill all these motherfuckers that didn't want to put that drug out to save my wife's life and other people's lives, obviously. And they just go on this killing spree, and then there's a fun thing that happens. So you should watch that. That was fun. It's a good popcorn action-y flick.
Okay.
But go ahead, show your thing.
And I do love me some Jason Momoa, so.
Yeah, I love anything he's in. I try to watch.
And I heard like he's like the nicest fucking dude.
Yeah.
I listen to a lot of podcasts where there's like they have like celebrity friends and shit like that, and they all say like amazing things about Jason Momoa. So yeah. Apparently,
him and the guy from the Mummy movies is like
Brendan Fraser.
Yeah, he's been popping up.
Dude, Brendan Fraser.
Where people are like, he's the best guy ever.
I'm so happy that Brendan Fraser is coming back again because like I loved him, dude. Growing up, I loved Tarzan was an awful movie, but I still loved Brendan Fraser because the Mummy was the fucking shit, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. In my like late teens, I had like the biggest crush on Evelyn. This fucking lady. Yeah. Anyway, so here's the hat that we were talking about, the Disney hat. So it comes in this fucking fancy ass box. Look at that. It looks $60, doesn't it?
Looks like an iPhone box.
And there's the hat right there.
Oh, it's still wrapped. You've never worn it?
I wore it like once.
Ryan, I have something to tell you. I think we could have made that at home for much cheaper.
So this is a hat. So when I bought it, I thought it was just the beanie and the ears. I didn't know that it came with this whole thing with the face.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's a limited edition designer hat thing. So I'll wear it for the rest of the pod.
Great.
So this way we can say that I wore it.
Great. This will be fun. So the next thing I did, I finished that sheath. Remember a couple weeks ago?
Yeah, I saw you posting on Insta.
Yeah, so I posted it on our page on Facebook. Pictures of it being done because I gave it back to the guy that I did it for.
Mm-hmm.
He was extremely happy with it. I was extremely happy with the work that I did with it. But look it up, guys. Go to the Facebook page. It's on there. You can
follow him on Instagram.
You can see the pictures.
Yeah.
And go from there. I'm having problems with my phone to look at my notes.
This is why. This is why pen and pad is better.
So one game that I played that I thought I needed to tell you about was Boyfriend Dungeon.
Dude, I was gonna play. I totally played like 15 minutes of that the other day.
Yeah, so I'm pretty far in it. I don't know why I like it.
Because it's a fucking dating sim.
Yeah.
And it's a mixture of an RPG and a dating sim. So like
your weapons are alive.
Well,
or
yeah.
Something.
All right. So Boyfriend Dungeon is like, I think it's brand new. I know it's brand new on Game Pass.
Yeah,
I don't know.
It might have been on like Steam.
Yeah, I don't know if it's been on Steam for a while, but it's brand new on Game Pass. But the whole premise of the game is that it's a dungeon crawler, and you find weapons that turn into people that you can date.
Yeah. Some of them are very... It makes you think.
Uh-huh.
It really makes you think as a man, too.
Dude, I don't...
Because you'll get these text messages from these other dudes, and it's like, that's fucking rude.
Well, the thing is that it's... And it's fluid. So, like, you can play both sides of the coin. Mm-hmm. So, if you're a dude, you can be with a dude.
And you can change your sexuality at any point, too.
It's very fluid.
Yeah.
So
there's even a thing in the beginning where, like, I took a picture of it and sent it to my wife and was like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
It was like, hey, there's times where there's a character called your mom that texts. Is this something that you want to have?
Yeah.
Yeah. And I literally said to my wife, this world is way too fucking soft. Like, why do you have to ask me this fucking question? Get the fuck out.
Yeah. Yeah. It's a fucking great game.
Yeah.
But yeah, so you're far into it?
I'm pretty far, yeah.
Have you shipped anybody yet? Have you found a certain weapon that you like to stick with?
There's two weapons that I like. There's the one that's like a lightsaber-y thing. Mm-hmm. I don't really like the guy, but I like the weapon. Mm-hmm. And then there's this chick that I really dig. She's like really mysterious, like I can't remember her name, but I've been really like focusing on her a lot. Mm-hmm. So we'll see where it goes.
Nice, dude. A lot of JRPGs have a lot of dating sim aspect to it. Like in America,
I like that it's like it seems like it's a Japanese game. Maybe it's not.
It's not,
but it seems like that. But I like that it's not. It has a little bit of that like weirdness. Like I personally think the Japanese animation thing, the cartoons and things, they're just weird. It's fucking weird to me.
Mm-hmm. It's too much niche.
It's like sex.
Yeah.
Like here's my titties, and they bounce about, and I have these giant eyeballs. Well, it's just fucking weird.
The thing is, so when animes like that, it's because like it's so weird because in Japan, like, they're very reserved. So, like, when the animation comes out and it's very forceful like that, it's either tongue-in-cheek or it's like they kind of play it off like, yeah, we're joking, but deep down they're like, I really like that.
Yeah.
So it's very on the line of in between like that, tongue-in-cheek and stuff like that.
So, but I think what I liked is that, like, they didn't go full bore into that. Like, it's like a good mix of like Western and...
Well, yeah, because that's what I'm saying. Like, I think it's a Western company, but because there's a lot of great things in a lot of JRPG games that I wish a lot of American games had. And Boyfriend Dungeon, I think, kind of does a great job of doing that, kind of meshing the both dating sim, dungeon crawler, having a bit of the niche that some JRPGs have, but also still kind of keep it modern for, for Western times and Western kids. That's why I really wish you would play Persona.
Oh, I did. I played Persona 5 for a little bit.
Did you not like it?
No, I didn't. I think it was the dungeon crawling stuff that didn't do it for me. I felt like I was grinding too much.
Well, the problem...
I like to.
You should have started on 4, dude.
I like stories. I like a story, and I like to just... I think it's just my age and where I'm at in life. That I just don't have the time to sit and grind for hours in order to move on to the next thing. I just want to put it on easy mode and give me the fucking story and move on about my day. Like, I don't care. Like, I played this Dodgeball Academy game for a bit. I enjoyed that.
Yeah.
for a little while, but then like I was like, oh, I'm done. Like I just lost interest. But I don't know. Even Mass Effect, I finished all of the Mass Effect games, right? Just recently. I played on the easiest mode possible just because I wanted to get the story and get through it. Like, I just don't have the time anymore to like put hours upon hours into something.
Yeah, I hear you.
But
I can't remember the last time I finished a fucking RPG. It's been a long time.
Yeah.
But I hear you.
One other thing that I did is the other day I butchered some chickens. That was...
You killer.
Oh, it was weird.
Yeah.
They were roosters.
Yeah.
And it was over at my sister-in-law's and brother-in-law's house. And I guess they had gotten some chicks off somebody they knew. And, you know, when you buy them just off somebody random, you don't know what sex they are. But when you buy them at, like, a legit store, they have them sexed. So you know if it's a hen or a cock. So, they ended up with, like, 6 fucking roosters, right? Mm-hmm. So I had said, well, let them grow, and then I'll come over and get them and, you know, butcher them out. So I went over, and I haven't butchered a rooster or a chicken or anything like that. And fucking, I was probably a teenager when my dad did it. And I didn't even really do it then. I just sort of watched. Mm-hmm. And the first one I did, I was like, okay, this doesn't feel right.
It's a lot.
And then they just looked at me and were like, well, my sister-in-law looked at me and she said, oh. And I said, yeah, this is different. Because when I hunt, the animal has a chance. Mm-hmm. I'm not just catching it with a net, grabbing it by its feet, turning it upside down, laying its head on a fucking log and chop.
Yeah.
And then holding it while it bleeds out.
While it bleeds out, yeah.
You know, so I felt a way about it. Yeah. And then the last one, like, was looking at me.
Oh, no.
Before I did it. And I'm like, don't. I was, like, literally talking to this rooster. Don't look at me.
It's so funny you bring that up because I was talking to somebody at my job about because they had a bunch of chickens that they bought and they went to some Amish guy and they butchered it and they brought back memories because when I was growing up, Filipinos have a huge fucking affluation of gambling. They love it. And with gambling, when you live in a third world country, there's really not a lot you can gamble on except cockfighting, where you just put 2 male roosters, put some blades on the bottom of their feet, and let them have at it. So when I was growing up, I was around a lot of that, and with that, I watched a lot of chickens die because most of the time, if the rooster gets so damaged that they can't fight again, it turns into dinner. So so yeah, I've been witness to a lot of that, like when I was a kid, and it just yeah, dude, it's brutal.
Yeah,
it's fucking brutal because like they have no fucking chance.
No.
Just like you said, they just hold their legs, come,
and all they do is you lay their head down on the log while you're holding your legs up, and they're just like laying there looking like,
yep,
you gonna do this?
Did you do it with a machete?
No, I had an axe.
See, yeah, my family had like a giant machete blade, like a huge machete, if you will.
Yeah,
it's like tank, and you just watch the blood just fucking pour into a bucket.
Yeah,
because Filipinos are weird and we eat blood stuff, like we eat the blood.
Ooh.
Yeah, dude. I forgot what it's called. It's like blood stew or something. I don't fucking know. Probably. I was a fucking kid, dude. I'm fed whatever they fucking give me, dude. Ugh. Anyway, so you're a master of chickens.
Yeah, so that was interesting.
To be continued.